Welcome back to Racing to Win. Races 5 and 8 are on the all-weather Saturday at Sha Tin. The first of them a 1200 metre Class 3. Headed by the last start winner, Mr. Wealth, who won quite well first up at nearly 20-1 for Regan Bayliss. We'll hear from him shortly. Fantastic Feeling. Champ patrols a newcomer, a former Kiwi who won his maiden and then a benchmark 65 before heading to Richard Gibson. Handsome Rebel Team Fortune. Star Lux won a trial leading in. We actually saw that earlier. Elite Patch Mega Red. Momentum Galaxy. Fantastic Fabio has drawn well. And Best Alliance carries saddlecloth number 12. So Team Fortune, Fantastic Fabio back and forth to Chunfa in the last 30 days. 1200 on the all-weather. It's a long run down the back stretch, so there's plenty of room to move early.
And there's a lot of horses in this race for a 1200 metre contest that like to get back. Fantastic Fabio, we know he'll be up on the pace from gate 1 with Dylan Moe for Dinnership. Starluck's got a senior rider going on this time, Chad Schofield, and that just might make him jump that little bit better. He did in a recent barrier trial, Mr. Wealth, the last start winner, and Handsome Rebel is drawn out in gate number 10. He might try and slot in somewhere from there.
Starluck's going well at the moment. He's trialled nicely. He's got barrier 3, and he's a 2-time winner on the all-weather from his 3 goes. So he's going really well at the moment. From his 5 goes, I should say. My eyes getting a bit dodgy there. Elite Patch. Now he's been very unlucky in both his last 2 starts. He's drawn wide, but I think it might be a positive for him because he'll get out into clear air, and he moves nicely enough here this morning on the surface. Now I'm going to look at his Best Alliance. So he's almost at the stage of a downgrade, this horse. He's on a rating of 60. So, in fact, he actually could start at the top of Class 4. So it's interesting they're coming here at the lightweight.
Yeah, he's one I've kept an eye on now with Douglas White. Let's go to Edward Sadler, and he catches up with Regan Bayliss, talking about Mr. Wealth firstly.
Regan, Mr. Wealth, last start winner. What were your thoughts on that performance?
Yeah, it was a really good performance. His track work and trials indicated going into that race that he was going to be very competitive, and good to see him go to the races and show us what he's been showing us in his track work and get the win. So I think it was a nice win, and he's only going to take improvement from that run. And yeah, I'm going in with confidence on Saturday.
He's got 9 pounds more to carry this time around. Is he good enough to carry the extra weight and beat these horses?
Look, he's a big, strong horse. Obviously, he's got 9 pounds extra, but he also strips fitter from that first up run. So I think naturally there's improvement off that first up run, and you know, he's drawn a nice barrier in gate 6, and if he gets a nice run in transit and things work out, it doesn't look a stronger race than last time. So I think he'll be thereabouts again.
You've ridden him in his track work since then. Does he feel like an improved horse?
Yeah, most definitely. As I said, he strips fitter. If he feels well, definitely hasn't gone backwards. I think, if anything, he's gone forward in his work. So, yeah, looking forward to riding him.
Yeah, I tend to agree with Regan. I think this race is probably a little bit weaker than the one that Mr. Wealth won last start. So you would have to consider him, certainly. Looking at the opposition, Momentum Galaxy. Now, you have had a bit of time for him, Paul, in the past. He's having start number 7. He ran a nice second behind Gentle Breeze on the turf last start.
And I think Gentle Breeze is very progressive. Now, prior to that, the reason he caught my eye was when he was a massive price and he ran 4th on the all-weather. He's coming back onto the all-weather once again. So, look, I haven't dropped off him. I think he's a good chance.
Stayed on all right there. Gentle Breeze going around on Wednesday. I think Wednesday night, I think he got 12 points for that win.
Yeah, he did. I remember this horse trialling quickly too early on. Momentum Galaxy, sorry. Star Luck. Now, he sat in behind here and peeled out and raced away. We know he's a very good horse on the all-weather. I was disappointed with his last start. So a little bit sort of hesitant going in again, but I guess they're all entitled to one poor run.
Yeah, I think he was slightly hampered last time out at the start as well, and then he had to do a little bit of work early wide, and then he was slightly blocked in the straight as well. So he might have had the odd excuse that time round, but you can see he always trials strongly, and he was much better out of the gates in that recent trial with Chad Schofield on board.
Yeah, I've got him in there. I think he's going okay.
Here's Elite Patch, Paul. Now, he's 3 deep turning into the stretch. He might be in that position if he hasn't crossed from the wide gate, but he should find the line well.
Yeah, if he doesn't get the kickback as well, I think he's a different chance. His last couple of runs, especially his last start, he was a certainty beat, I thought, behind Seven Heavens. just couldn't get that run through. Get a chance to go have a look at that. But he's come out and trialled really nicely. Those two are miles clear of anyone else.
That's Le Terroir.
It is, yeah.
He's
Trialled
done
really
all right,
well. I think he's a big chance in the race.
Yeah, I do too. I like him, Elite Patch, and he is a marginal favourite at the moment at 3-1.
Yeah, I've made him the best of the afternoon here. Elite Patch on the all-weather. To beat Starluck, Momentum Galaxy and Mr. Wealth. So 7, 6, 9 and 1 for me, but I really like this 7. I think he's got his chance to win.
I'm on top with Starluck, horse number 6, Chad Schofield, and Frankie Law, gate number 3, won that trial nicely. We just saw there, and I think with a good run in transit, he'll go close. Elite Patch is definitely the danger. Momentum Galaxy actually threw in Handsome Rebel with the hood going back on. Recent trial wasn't bad. That was a last state effort behind Mr. Genuine, where he was at 7.1 in the market. I left out Mr. Wealth, £9 up in the weights here, because both wins have come off 123 and 124 pounds.
Yeah, fair enough. I think, as Paul's highlighted, and you as well, Tom, there, Elite Patch has probably got the most ticks overall here, so I ended up siding with him too in our first all-weather race.